Hello, everyone, and happy Thursday. Guys, we are at the end of May, almost to the sixth month of the year. Um, Half of the year is gone. Like half of 2023 is already gone, but this is a time to where it's warm outside, everybody is getting out, and everybody is selling, and leasing season is about to start to kick in. So, you all know me. I am your facilitator, Ty Jackson. So, just wanted to come on here, guys, and drop a few nuggets on why you should hire me. Why should you partner with Ty Jackson? Why should you bring me in to facilitate to your team? So, one of the topics that I really love to facilitate on is relationship selling. If you are out there and you're planning an event for your supplier partners and or you're planning an event for your leasing team or on-site team, because relationship selling is not just for the suppliers, it goes for on-site teams also. I started in this industry as a leasing professional, and one of the things that I know is that prospects lease with people that they can relate to. Everybody has four walls and the floor, guys. Now, when you Google apartments in a 2 mile radius, it probably comes up with 20 properties. They're all going to have the same amenities. Everybody has this Olympic style pool, a fitness center, virtual trainers. So, why am I going to lease with you? If you're a supplier partner and you're around here, you're selling carpet, you have advertisement. Why do I want your advertisement? Why do I want your carpet? Everybody is selling Mohawk tie. Why am I going to use you as my supplier partner? This is where the relationship comes in. Shout out to Marsha Bollinger. Marsha, if you are out there and you're listening, you know how I feel about you. Marsha is at apartments.com, but she was the president at Finder during my Finder days. When I became a supplier partner, guys, I had never, ever sold anything before. Didn't think I was a salesperson. I'm like, me? Y'all want me to sell advertisement for y'all guys? I'm not a salesperson. Because if somebody tells me no, I'm not going to be pushy with it. One of the things that I realized though when I was a supplier partner, and shout out to Memphis, Tennessee, AAGM, those are my people. They embraced me. Connie Wakeman was one of the first people when I walked into an AAGM luncheon that said, "You're the new Finder girl. Come over here." And that was a very valuable relationship that helped me through my time in Memphis. So just touch a little bit because I'm not going to give you everything. If you want all of it, you're going to have to partner and book me to come and facilitate. Relationship selling is a technique in which sales rep prioritize their connections with customers over all other aspects in the sale. They develop trust, usually by adding value and spending a lot of time with prospects before attempting to close. This is spending a lot of time with prospects before you attempt to close, not going in for the close immediately, not seeing someone at the trade show and thinking you're going to get the contract signed right then, but actually developing a relationship with them. So, tips and tricks for building a better sales relationship, guys. Let's go through some of them. Listen to a customer and speak directly to their pain points. You know how you find out pain points? Is by listening. If you go in and you say, "Hey, Ty, how are you doing today? What's going on at the property?" And then stop and listen, magically, you're going to hear about every single thing that is going on at that property. So let's say, "Tom, what's going on with your advertisement? How's your occupancy doing?" You know what? We're occupied at 88. My back door is open. People are telling me that they did see us on the website, or people are telling me that the billboard is working. So you're listening. You're listening to see the pain points, and the pain points is that the back door is open. The pain points is that the occupancy is sliding down, and we're not 100% sure where our leads and our traffic is coming from. As you listen to these things, you're thinking in your head, like, you know what? We have a new mail out that we can do. There is a new spotlight that we have on the website that's going to put you front and center. So I'm thinking about these things when I'm listening to your pain points. Demonstrate and deliver value before the conversion. It's not about the price, it's about the value. If you properly position your product and you show the value of it and you do that in the beginning of the sale, once you get to the price, they're going to be like, sign me up. I don't care how much it costs because this is exactly what we've been looking for. And this is going to cure my pain that I'm having on property. Adjust expectations for sales journey timeline. So you go in and you're selling advertisement. And I'm talking about advertisement, guys, because that's one of the things that I did sell during my Finder and CoStar days. And somebody tells me, hey, Ty, I just signed with the competition. So, okay, maybe I can't get them to sign right now. But you know what? Budget season is coming up. And I'm going to put you in the budget. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to continue to foster that relationship. I'm going to continue to make sure that my decision maker knows what price that we're going to be pitched at so that they can add that into the budget. But I'm going to continue to work on that relationship. I'm not going to not see them again because they're not able to do business with me right now. Adjust the timeline. And I'm also going to go back and I'm going to add them to that pipeline that my company is pushing me to put my business in. So I can see that I have business that I need to close maybe in September when they start to work on the budget, or maybe in January. Lean on customer testimonials to validate your sales pitch. All day you can say that your product is good. All day you can say you're great. Because I'm going to say it. Ty is great and I have an amazing product. But what matters is what other people say. So one of the things Coach Melissa D. White also always tells us is other people words are powerful. What are other people saying about your property? So if your residents are coming in and they're telling you, Susie, I love it here. It's an amazing pool. The fitness center is always immaculate. The property is well kept. Anytime I call maintenance, they show up within 24 hours. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, Susie, would you mind giving us a review? And not just sending Susie out of the office and say, go on Google, give us a review. No, I'm pulling out my phone. I'm pulling out the property's iPad and I'm going to ask Susie, hey, can I get a quick video testimonial so I can put it on our website and our social media platforms? Because if this is what residents are saying who currently live here, and I'm a prospect, I'm going to want to live there too. 5, conduct regular check-ins. So this is one of the things that I talk about, guys. We want to check in with people when it's time for a renewal. We want to check in when it's time for the contract to be expired. Why are we checking in then? You got to be checking in right after the sale. You got to be checking in once they sign up for the platform. Make sure that people know how to use it, because we're all guilty of having tools that we don't know how to use. And what happens? We don't use them. So make sure you're doing regular check-ins, because a lot of people, if they're having pain points with your product, they're not going to tell you unless you ask them. Be honest about your limitations in addressing the customer needs. If you cannot do it, don't promise it. Sometimes we get in these situations where we walk into an office and as a young sales rep, as a new sales rep, you're eager. You want the sale and you get in front of me and I'm like, you know what? I will sign up for 3 months, but I'm going to need a free email blast with that. Are you going to be able to do that? If you're not the person who makes the decision on that, I know you want the sale, but instead of saying, yes, Ty, we can do that, and then getting into the car and your sales manager says, oh no, we're not going to be able to do that. And now what happens? You have to call me as a new customer. You've overpromised, and then you have to tell me you can't do that for me. People respect honesty. So if it's something you can't do and you're a new sales rep, you're not going to lose the sale just because you can't do it. You're going to be respected more as a professional for saying, you know what, Ty, that is something that I cannot do. But what I can do for you is, boom. Number 7, provide flexible solutions to demonstrate efforts at personalization. Everybody wants you to personalize things, guys. Okay. Personalize it. If you're going to do a demonstration, if I'm going to, let's say that I'm a sales rep and I'm selling advertisement, and I'm going to show you how I can do a Matterport and I can do a virtual tour. When I build this up for the property that you're sitting in front of. Because if you have your iPad out and you're showing this property all these great things, guess what? I went on their website, I took a few pictures, I did some research before I came because I am prepared for this meeting. People like to see their stuff, and now they can see their property on here. Oh, this looks amazing. Number 8, don't disappear once the conversion is made. It's not about selling and running off. The multifamily industry is a different industry. It's an industry all within itself, and I love it for that reason because it is a relationship industry. You go in today, I'm the leasing professional. You come back in 2 months, I'm the property manager. You come back in 6 months, I'm at a whole nother property, and now I'm the regional and I'm over 6 or 7 properties, and I can sign the entire portfolio for you. But you disappeared. You disappeared after the first property. So why am I going to trust you to be my contact for all 6 properties or all 7 properties? Once you get the business, continue to service your clients. It might not be monthly that you're able to see them, but it might be quarterly. It might not be in person, but it might be an email touch. It might be a phone call. Hey, Ty, I'm just calling to check in on you. Want to make sure that everything is going right. Hey, I went on the website. I saw that you've updated your flowers since we last took pictures. I would love to make a time to come back out there and get some new photos for your property. Property managers are busy already when they're on site. So you have to be the professional as the sales rep. You have to be the person that knows about your product and how it intertwines with the product on property. So, relationship selling, guys, just remember that every relationship in this industry matters. Sometimes I hear my sales reps and they say, Ty, at the events, though, it's just the leasing professionals and the property managers, and they're not the decision makers. We want the decision makers. And I always look at them like a deer in headlights when they say that and say, where do you think the decision makers came from? The leasing professional might not be the person who's going to sign your contract, but guess what? She's the gatekeeper. The property manager, they might not have signing power either, but they have an influence on who the property uses. I've been in that room and the regional comes in and they say, Ty, this is not working. That landscaper is not working. Who do you suggest we use? Or we take over a property and it's a new management company that comes in town and you're so comfortable because they've been doing business with you. And now all of a sudden they tell the property manager and the team, who do you guys want to use? Now I'm the decision maker. The leasing professional in this industry grows into the RVP at a company. Ask my friend Shatoria Daniels. She started out as a leasing professional. Now, if you want to do business with RAM in Little Rock, Arkansas, you're going to be talking to Shatoria Daniels. If you talk to her when she was a leasing professional, what are the chances now that she's a regional? You probably will get the business. If you don't get the business, you'll still get a conversation and you can learn about the company and how you can get the business. Or think about me. I started out on site as a leasing professional, and now I'm the AE for the state of Arkansas. If you already had the relationship when I was a leasing professional, ask Brandon from Artisan Floors. Brandon has been knowing me since my property days. And now that I'm the AE in Arkansas, there is nothing that I would not do for Brandon in Artisan Floors. But it's because of the relationship he has with me. So relationship selling goes a long way in this industry. Hopefully I've said something today that has sparked you on things that maybe you used to do and you haven't did them in a while. You'll start back doing them. And things that if you don't do them, start today. I am Ty Jackson. I am an NAAEI facilitator. If you are looking for someone to facilitate to your supplier partners, or to your on-site team, book me, Ty Jackson Consultant at gmail.com. Or you can check me out on the platform that you're viewing me on right now. Have an amazing Thursday and happy Memorial Weekend in case I don't check back in with you guys. All right. See you at Apartmentalize.